Hello, my name is Lois Anderson. I'm a health minister with Hallelujah Acres, and I am also a certified raw food chef with Alyssa Cohen. And I've also authored 2 books. One is a recipe book, and the other one is a children's book to encourage people to add more raw fruits and vegetables to their diet, and hopefully get to the place where they are all on plant-based diet. That's my goal. And so today we are going to make 2 of my favorite smoothies. Some people say, well, how do you get warm stuff if you're eating all raw? And this is a good way to do it. My Vitamixer, after I blend it for 4 minutes, it's a nice warm soup. And I just love these 2, and so I'm going to show them to you today. The first one is called a raw broccoli soup, and you could also put either peas or asparagus instead of the broccoli in this recipe, and they're all very, very delicious. So it varies out the vegetables when you do it that way. So I'm going to put a cup of water in here, and the recipe in my book serves 2 people. So right now I'm just making half of a recipe. And so it calls for a little maple syrup, and I don't even measure it anymore, I just dump it a little bit. Doesn't take much. And then it calls for either almonds or pumpkin seeds, and I'm putting pumpkin seeds in today. And here's our broccoli, half a cup of broccoli all cut up. And then my avocado, when I cut them, I put them in a jar and I suck the air out of them, and it keeps them until the next time that you need them. So you don't have to use a whole avocado at the same time. So I'm just going to take my seed out here and get that skin off. Sometimes it comes off kind of hard, but we'll make it. This is just a quarter of an avocado. And then the only other thing is all the spices that go in here. And I've got them all pre-measured. They're all in my book. And then we are going to blend this for 4 minutes and make it a nice warm soup. Okay, this is the broccoli soup, and I'm going to pour it and taste it. It's always very delicious. I have these probably once every other day. And see how it's steaming? Sometimes I have to be really careful because sometimes I get it too hot. So and then we'll go on to the next one. Okay, the second smoothie of the day is called Savory Basil Soup. And to me, it tastes like my mom's old-fashioned tomato soup. And so this one's going to be warm also. We're going to do it for 4 minutes as well. So I'm going to cut a couple of tomatoes, small tomatoes, large. We need a cup of water first, of course. You can use Roma tomatoes too. These are ones that I bought on the vine. Nowadays you have to get what you can, because I try to get organic, and you can't always find the Roma tomatoes in organic. Okay, it also calls for 2 large dates or 3 medium dates. These are large ones, so I'm using just 2. Okay, and then we're gonna do our pepper here, cut the seeds out of the pepper. You can do any colored pepper you want. I prefer either orange, yellow, or red. If I have it, beet powder is really good in this one too. I do about a tablespoon of beet powder if I happen to have it. Beets are really good for you too. And then I'm going to put a little extra protein in. These are Brazil nuts, and I understand they have selenium in, which is really good for you. And then these are the spices. And then basil, garlic, and salt in this one. Okay, we are ready to blend this for 4 minutes. The second smoothie is done, and so I'm going to take some here and take a little taste. It's always been good before, and so I expect it to be just as good. Yum. And it's very, very warm. This time it isn't so warm to my tongue. I can drink it without getting my tongue burnt. Sometimes I do that. And so I just want to encourage you to go to Barnes & Noble and find my book. It's called Lois's Living Vegan Delights. And so you can enjoy all the wonderful recipes that are in here. So thank you very much for watching my video.